So hi guys, and today we are going to solve some questions on topology. Okay, so here you can see that the questions are there are three questions. So let us discuss as given. So in question number 15, okay, so we are given that we have a topology like this. It is tau equals to u, which is a subset of integers, such that either z minus u is finite or 0 does not belongs to u. This is given here. Now let a equals to z minus 1. So this is the set of integers. A क्या है? A is the set of integers, but इधर में 1 नहीं है. Okay. So and b, this is just equals to 1. Okay. B is just equals to 1. Now in this case, let's see that we know that A here belongs to tau. Okay, A here belongs to tau. Why A here belongs to tau? Because if we consider Z minus A, we can see it is just 1, which is finite. Since, let me just put it inside a green box. Okay, so this is finite. That's right. And B also belongs to tau since 0 does not belongs to B, right? So we have got two set A and B and both E and B belongs to tau. ये आप लोगों को पता चल गया, इसमें कोई problem नहीं है. Let's continue. Okay. Now, if we take A intersection B, okay, if we take A intersection B, it is obviously a null set. It's obviously a null set, and A union B is obviously the set of integers. इतना भी easy है समझना. Okay. Now this implies, both of them implies that this is not connected. And why? Why is that? Since is a union of two disjoint non-empty open sets. Now, since Z is a union, or the set of integers is union of A and B, hence we can say that this set of integer is just a union of two disjoint non-empty open sets. Okay, and that is why this integer set is not connected. Okay, so this is not connected. So here are two options with not connected, that is A and D. Okay, now let's see about compact. Okay, now we have to check about compact. Now let me scroll a little bit down, or on the left side. You have understood this, you know the question. Let me go to the right side and write down about the compactness. Okay, so let be an open cover. Okay, open cover of integers. Okay, and So AI are open cover of Z, okay? And this will imply that there are some subsets, okay? There are some subsets AIs which are subset of the set of integer for all i's, okay? And if we take the union here, this is an index. This is called index set, okay? So if we take union over this index set, we will get this set of integers, okay? We will get this set of integers, okay? So either is finite or right, as it is given in the question. Now, since it's the open cover, now since Z is the union of AI, therefore there should exist at least one J such that 0 belongs to AJ, and this will imply that Z minus A of J is finite. Okay, so since Z is a union of all AI, therefore there should exist at least one J. J is just the index, so at least one AJ, better to say one AJ, such that 0 belongs to that. Okay, and hence because 0 is belonging to this set, hence we are failing one of the conditions, that is we are not fulfilling one of the condition that 0 does not belongs to. Henceforth the other condition has to be fulfilled, that it should be finite. Okay, and so another condition, that is this one, should be fulfilled, right? This one is fulfilled. Now if we take a finite set, let it be B, finite subset of this lambda, the index set. Lambda is the index set such that Z is equals to AJ. Let me write it in red color so that you can understand. AJ union, then okay. So we are taking a finite set B, which is a subset of this index set lambda, such that Z is equals to AJ union, the union of all those indexes that are present within B. Okay, all those indexes which are present inside B, taking that union. Okay, now so this has a finite subcover, right? It must have a finite subcover, and henceforth we can say that is a compact space. So the open cover has a finite subcover, okay, and hence it is a compact space, okay. Therefore, A, that was this one, compact but not connected. This one is a true option, okay. So what we did, we suppose that there is a open cover, okay, of Z. Then we found out that there should be one J such that it should be finite, and 0 is belonging to that and it should be finite. Then we found out that this must has a finite subcover, and from that we are getting that it is a compact space. Okay, so like this we are solving this question. Now let's go to the another one. So in this question it is given that there is a set X with that denotes R square with usual topology. Okay, with usual topology. Now if X is equals to R square and TU, where TU is usual topology. Okay, where TU is a usual topology. And now Z is the product of Y cross Y. That is Z is equals to Y cross Y CO, and this CO will stand for cofinite topology. Okay, where TCO is cofinite topology. Okay, it's all right. Now it is also given that Y is equals to R, right? Hence we can say that Z is nothing but R square TCO, that is R square with cofinite topology. And we know that cofinite topology is strictly coarser than that of usual topology. Okay, than that of usual topology. Hence we can say that the topology of Z is strictly coarser than that of X. Okay, hence topology of Z is strictly coarser than that of X, since Z is also R square, but it is of cofinite topology of cofinite topology, whereas X is also R square, but TU is usual topology. Okay, this is of usual topology, and hence we can, since this happens, so we can say that topology, the cofinite topology, is strictly coarser than that of the usual topology. Hence option C is the correct answer. Okay, now let's go to question 17. Okay, so in question 17 there is given that T1 is the co-countable topology and T2 is the co-finite topology. Okay, so there is two things given in this. One is co-countable topology, another is co-finite topology. Okay, now let me say you one thing. Let me tell you one thing, that is, in co-countable topology, sequence converges if they are eventually constant. Okay, sequence converges if they are eventually constant. Okay, that's all right. Now if we take number one, here the sequence is 1 by n, where n goes from 1 to infinity. Now you know that this sequence is not eventually constant. Not eventually constant. Okay, hence we can easily determine that this will not converge to 0. Okay, this will not converge to 0. So any option containing 1 is not true, and hence we can cancel out 1, means A and D. So we are left with 2, 3 and 3, 4. So we can understand that 3 is a correct statement because it is in both of them, right? So we just have to see about 2 and 4. So if we can cancel out any one between 2 and 4, we can get the right answer. Okay. Now, option 2. We have to check option 2, right? Now, in RT2, okay, in RT2, the sequence 1 by n goes from 1 to infinity, does not have, you can observe that it does not have, the sequence does not have any term which keeps on repeating, infinitely. So any term which repeats infinitely, okay, which repeats infinitely. Hence, it's convergent to 0. And so we can understand that this is a true statement. Okay, this is true, and we also know that 3 is true, and from this logic we can say that B is the correct option here. Okay, so here B is the correct option. So we have dealt with some of the very good questions in topology. I hope you have enjoyed today's class, and let's meet another day with some more questions on topology. For then, goodbye.